got a couple of bits and pieces that I'm going to be testing out tonight. I've been contacted by Nitecore, and they've sent me out 2 head torches. Now, I did buy an NU32 when I very first started camping, and it was great, but I found it big and bulky. And then I got contacted by some Bleezer, and they sent me out a couple of their head torches. I've pretty much used them ever since. I've had quite a lot. I've had the Olight ones, Claris ones, Wooburn, so I've had quite a lot of head torches, and they've all performed really, really well. I'm not a lover of the big heavy ones myself. I don't go nighttime hiking, so I don't need to have 2,000 or 3,000 lumen blasting, in front of me. If I was on a nighttime bike ride or nighttime hiking, then yes, I understand why people want that. But I don't. I want something small and lightweight. And they've sent me out the NU25, the UL version. So it's got a very thin, adjustable, elasticated strap on the back of it. It's 400 lumens, which is more than enough. It's got multiple modes, so it's got a spotlight and it's got a floodlight, and it's got 2 red lights as well. So yeah, it just straps around your head, elastic, and you can tighten it up using a spring adjuster on the back. So I'll give that a test out later on tonight. It is tiny. It is just like my some Bleezer. The other one they give me is the HC65UHE. This is a bit of a beast of a head torch. So this has a very large, thick rubber strap. It's got rubber grip on it as well, so it sticks to your forehead. There's also another strap that comes with this that hooks in behind here and then goes across the top of your head. So if you want a 3-way strap, I don't like those myself, so I haven't brought it out. But this has got 2,000 lumens. As I say, it is a bit of a heavy beast. I don't know what the weight is. I'm not too sure how heavy it is. I will weigh it when I get home again, and I will put this up on the screen. But it's 2,000 lumens. I'm going to read off of my phone here. So on turbo mode it's 2,000, high mode it's 1,300, 400, and then 100 on mid. It doesn't seem to have a moonlight mode, but it does have auxiliary white and red lights. So there's 8 LEDs around here, and you've got 2 little ones in the middle as well. So they are auxiliary lights. One white and one red, and you have a mode button that goes through all the various modes, flashing different power levels as you're in each different light setting. Right, I'm going to finish this, then I'm going to get the torches out and see what they're like now that it's pretty pitch black. Right, so hopefully you can see me and hear me. I'm currently wearing the NU25 UL head torch. So I'll go through the different variations of modes that this torch will do. There are a myriad of them, so I'll put some up on the screen just because there's so many. I probably won't remember them all. I've only used it a couple of times, and there's so many, it would take me a long time to memorize all the modes. So basically, if you press and hold the power and the mode button, it will go into lockout, and it flashes to tell you that it's in lockout. If I try and turn it on, it will just flash. So you have to press and hold both buttons again, and when you do, it goes into what they call, it's their version, moonlight mode. So this is 8 lumens, so it's just enough to be able to see and work around you. Now, when you first turn it on, it goes on to both lamps. So that has the spot and the flood, and you've got the different power levels. So 3 different power levels. I'll walk along. This is the lowest. This is the medium. And this is the high. And it's reaching those trees, which is about 100 yards away. I don't know if you can see it or not. Now, when it is in both lamp modes, if you then press the mode button, it goes to spot. So this is just the spotlight on the torch. And again, you've got low, medium and high. Sorry, low and medium. And then if you change it, hit the mode button again, you've got flood. And you've got low and high on flood. If you then press the mode button one more time, that takes you on to red. And you've got flashing red. So that just gives a slow pulse. On or off. Now, if I double click the mode button, in white mode, so this is in both lights. It then goes to SOS, and if I hit the power button, it changes to a strobe flash, which is really bright. It's very good. It's a proper, like a strobe flash, rather than those rapid ones that you get that are, I don't see any reason as apart from trying to blind someone with them. Then it goes back through to SOS mode if you click the power button. Double click the mode button, and that takes you then back to the normal light. So if we lock the torch out completely and you try and turn it on, it will just give you a quick flash, whether that's the mode button or the power button. So you then have to press both buttons again, hold them for 3 seconds, and it will come back onto moonlight mode. Beautiful sky out tonight. So that is the NU25UL. One of the things I really like about this is the strap. Not only is it luminous, so you can find it at night time, but it's in, you won't be able to see it here, but it has 2 straps, so you can actually have it one high and one low going around your head, so it's really, really comfy. So I'm now going to show you the HC65UHE. Very similar modes, obviously completely different setup and power. So obviously this is, as you can see, a lot heavier and bulkier. As I say, I prefer a small light torch as opposed to one that's really, really bright. But I'll go through the same options with this and tell me what you think in comparison. Okay, so again, this is locked out, so if I try and turn it on, it just flashes, so you press and hold both buttons, and that takes you on to, again, 8 lumens, same as the NU25, so this is the moonlight mode. If I then click it once on the power button, it changes through to the cycles of low, medium and high, not turbo, but low, medium and high. So this has effectively got 5 settings. You've got moonlight mode, low, medium and high, and then turbo. Okay, so this is on the low setting, using a bank of 8 LEDs. Then we've got medium. See those trees quite easily. And then high. So this is lighting up those trees that are about 100 yards ahead of me. Very, very easily. We're not in turbo mode yet. I did try this and it didn't seem to make a massive difference between the two. So turbo mode, double click, and that's turbo. It didn't seem drastically different. In theory it's only a few hundred lumens, so not vastly different. Okay, so back to low mode. Then if I hit the mode button instead of the power button, it changes to the auxiliary white light. So this is just something you would have for working around camp. Close-up stuff, nothing too bright. If I click the mode again, it goes on to red light, and then back to the main. Double click the mode button and it goes on to SOS. And if I click the power button while it's in SOS mode, it will go to the strobe flash, like so. And that is pretty bright. It's doing my eyes in actually. So I'll come out of that. In red mode, if you double click the power button, it then goes to a slow flash in red. And then back to normal. So there you have it, 2000 lumens. Tons of light. Lights up half this field. Just straight ahead of me. Blind the camera. So what's your thoughts on these two torches? What's your preferred version? Comment below, tell me what you think. Me personally, I absolutely love the NU25 UL. The large, the real big sort of heavy duty head torches just don't do it for me. They're a bit bulky and a bit overkill. The sort of thing that I do with wild camping, I'm not really out doing nighttime runs or hiking or on a bike where I need 2000 lumens to see hundreds of yards ahead of me. I realistically just need something that's very small, very light and very reliable, and that can last a long time while I'm out camping. The NU25 fits all of that criteria, and I honestly think it's probably going to be my go-to torch going forward. Just simply because it's light, it's bright, it's tiny, and it's comfortable as well. So for me, the choice will be the NU25. If you do want to buy either of these torches, I'll put a link in the description below, and it's an affiliate link, so if you do want to purchase it, order through that, and it also helps the channel out. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you found it helpful. If you did, as always, hit a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you all on the next one.